Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm here in Timisoara, Romania, and I'm at the Bastion. That's this building back here, and it was created in 1732, and it's a bastion. Yeah, the darn bastion. Anyway, let's go take a look. The interesting thing is that it's no longer used for anything other than like commercial places, restaurants, and you can see the old walls here. And up on top it's all green. Let's go inside here. So like here it's a Bastrilio or whatever it's called, but it still has parts of the old fortress and stuff and the walls. And this thing, if I can read it right, is one of those protected monumental historic kind of thing, but you can't really read it. 1732 to 1730. Can you read that? I mean, it's hard to see it, but and it tells you all about it, kind of. Anyway, and this is just part of it, and it's got this little entrance. And they say it's used now in Wikipedia as like just a passageway, and I think that's really all it is. Let me go down here and I'll show you the outside before we go on the inside. Here's another one of those plaque things. Monument, historic site, blah, blah, blah. This is the only bastion of all 9 bastions of the 18th century fortresses which was well preserved until nowadays. The Theresia Bastion appears on the city plans beginning with 1732. Of all 3 fortified rings in the fortresses, the bastions formed an inner ring constituting, okay, blah, blah, blah. So that's this. You know, it's funny they date it back to the dates that showed up on the plans and not based on maybe when it was built, or the first fort or whatever. And there's a museum here too, I guess. I think it had 2 museums or some historical sites or something, and then the rest was all commercial stuff. So we'll just go in this door. So like here, Museum National, whatever that one is. And you know me and my love for museums. And so this is the inner side of the bastion, but it looks like, again, it's all like restaurants and commercial stuff, and more restaurants and more passageways to and from and in and out of everything. But there really isn't much more to it than just this. I mean, down here is all commercial stuff too. But yeah, and this is in their top 10 list. So, but again, I don't know that it's something that you need to jump through your socks to see. It's certainly interesting and old, but it's not, I mean, it's not more than just this and the commercial buildings and the old walls. And they say passage because it has these little halls, but it also has these arches here that I think used to be wall fortifications, and then they turned them into, you know, part of the road, and it's used for traffic, so, which is kind of different. But this is probably the best view of it right here. Huh. And the traffic is pretty crazy. But this is the Bastion. Okay, well, let me cross and see if I can get across here without getting killed. And more passage. Here's a sign, it looks like. Let's see if it has something we can read. Nope, it's going to be that same sign on that other building too. 1732 monument, historic, blah, blah, blah. But it's interesting how thick the walls used to be, and you can imagine that that this used to be a big fort on a base, right? So this must have been a moat at one point. Let me get over here so I can see more. Yeah, interesting. Okay, everybody. Well, this is the Bastion. Okay, bye.